team that has stumbled to start the season. And can Anthony kickstart him? He last played on November 8th of 2018. Rip City, baby. Ball don't lie, and it's no lie that Anthony likes the ball in his hands. Isolation plays are his bread and butter. This season, Portland runs the third most ISO plays and averages the second most points per direct ISO. So there's that. The art of the mid-range jumper has not been lost on Anthony. Since his rookie year, he's had the second most made shots from mid-range. This season, Portland has taken the fourth most mid-range shots. So there's that. And if you need a big three to succeed, might Anthony be that with Lillard and McCollum? Those two score 45% of Portland's points this season. Only Harden and Westbrook have combined to score a higher percentage. Let's bring in a guy who knows how to fill it up, Tim Legler. Tim, you're Terry Stotts. How do you use Carmelo Anthony?
Well, I think if you're bringing in Melo, you have to bring him in with a purpose, and that is to let him be who he is as an offensive player, which means give him some touches, give him shots. Now, that could be in a limited basis. I would imagine coming off your bench, giving your second unit some firepower. I think Carmelo Anthony can come in and be a backup four-man in 15 to 18 minutes a game. If he comes back and he shows that he's maintained pretty good conditioning and he finds his legs, this absolutely elevates Portland, because right now it looks like a team that's a little bit stale. They had a great year a year ago, but everybody in the West that they're trying to compete with to maintain status quo has gotten significantly better. I don't think that's the case with the Blazers when you look at their offseason personnel acquisitions. So this is the kind of situation that Carmelo Anthony can really come in, have an impact. The question is, and no one really knows this till we see him play, does he have legs under him? Because a guy that plays the way he does, Neil, takes a lot of contested jump shots off the dribble. That's been his game his entire career. You need legs and you need lift to get that shot off and to be an efficient player. Hopefully this is a good fit for him and a good fit for the team. And if that's the case, he gives Portland something they really need right now.
Well, we'll find out if he's got legs, because word is he's supposed to join the Blazers Saturday at San Antonio. Tim Legler, nothing but net. Making his Clippers debut without Kawhi Leonard, Patrick Beverley, Landry Shamet, and Gar Hurd. First three are out with injury. Gar Hurd retired long ago. They're playing in New Orleans, and the Pellies without Ball, Ingram, and Hart, former Laker players refusing to play against current Clippers. I made that up. You see Paul George, 14 points in under 10 minutes of play. Drew Holiday over Patrick Patterson. Holiday, 24 in the first half. He was the story. Pelicans up 13 at the break. Clippers not playing any defense. Here comes Paul George on a night that the Black Crows are playing in the Troubadour and the Clippers are on the road. And, I mean, he was hard to handle. Sting me. Oh, yeah. George scored 12 in the third. Clippers lead by 1 heading into the fourth. Make up that big halftime deficit. Here we go. Holiday, pull up over George. Holiday had 36 under a minute left. Pelicans up 4. Remember, Paul George, premier defensive player. All right, Holiday pick and roll with Derek Favors. Favors had 20 and 20. Montrezl Harrell says, brother, that was yours. That was yours. You failed to rotate right there. 30 seconds left. Pelicans up 3. George lost on defense. Frank Jackson, have some. According to Second Spectrum, George allowed 5 uncontested buckets as the closest defender, tied for his most in a game since 2013. So not rusty offensively, he had 33. Rusty defensively. Pelicans, 132-127. Bad luck, Blue Eyes. Goodbye.
I thought I was terrible. I got a lot to get back to, just from my performance on defense, and just for the flow of the game. And then just, I haven't had any time, just getting a feel for this speed, in a long time. So, it's just good to get this one under my belt. This was essentially like my first preseason game.
Hey, man, I felt that way about highlight reads before. After seeing Kawhi Leonard score 30 in his team debut, George topped him with 33. According to Elias, Clippers are the first team to have multiple players score 30 in their team debut in the same season in NBA history. How about that? Coming up.